Well, I will say that women do objectify themselves, and this has kind of been something that I've been beating the drum about. And obviously, we notably got into the discussion about our culture's desensitization to porn. Like, my husband does not have social media. He's not on Instagram. He's not on even Twitter, but he says everything is porn. We just don't realize it. So when you open Instagram, it's just girls with their butts in your faces, their boobs in your faces, and it's these same women that will cry out and use the hashtag #MeToo and Time's Up. It's totally fine that I'm online and I have my boobs out and my breasts out, but I really can't stand to see that men are objectifying women in society. We've lost respect for ourselves, and yet we think that we can then demand respect in other fields and in other categories. And I don't think it really works.
You know what I was
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Dutch, the Black Non-Democrat. Before the video starts, can you please make sure that you hit that like button so this video can get shared around YouTube and the algorithm can start putting some respect on my name. So I did a video a long time ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, on this idea of women dressing as they want to be addressed. When I did this video, we were in the midst, the thick of the Me Too era, and no one knew what this thing was going to grow into. People were still speaking their minds. People were still looking at things and observing, behaviors and calling it how it is. And people were, looking at how these women were dressing and being addressed, and on top of that, how they was being perceived by society. And a lot of people got backlash, and I was one of them. I was on my other channel, Dutch Talk TV, which you guys can go down in the description box and hit that link all the time. You can subscribe to that channel as well. If you like how I present everything on this channel, you will love how I talk about black social issues on that channel. Now, the thing is, I put that video out and I thought I was going to garner some type of understanding to what I was saying. And all I was saying was what Rev Run from Run DMC said on a show with Amber Rose. And if you guys know how I feel about Amber Rose, I believe she single-handedly brought on the self-destruction and dysfunction of a whole community, and that is the black community. But anyway, the thing is, he told her, I think you should dress as you want to be addressed. And I just piggybacked on what he was talking about. And I literally made some statements to where it couldn't have gotten taken out of certain context. And it did. And my comment section blew up with all of these comments. I'm a rapist. I just don't have no respect for women. How could I say these things? And all I said was, if you go outside of the house and you have your butt cheeks hanging out and you have your breast out and everybody can see this, don't be surprised if you do get looks from everybody. That is abnormal. You just don't see this walking down the street on a day-to-day basis. And I even compared it to a little person. I said if a little person is walking down the street and he gets looks at him like, wow, oh my God, there's a little person, he will understand why they are looking at him like that. He will say to himself, I'm not going to trip too much because I'm sure they rarely see a little person. And that's what we're talking about on today's video. Candace Owens literally spoke on these things, and I agree with her wholeheartedly. The thing is, you do get on Instagram, and that's all you see. You have a woman out here right now, her name is Diamond the Body. She's a stripper / rapper, where she admitted which I don't believe. And I think she's just saying this to get views and likes and attention. And she does these antics to where she wants to get attention, garner likes and followers and all of this. And that's all gravy. But she was in an interview where she said she slept with over 2,000 men. First of all, why would you admit to that? If I did sleep with 2,000 men as a woman, I wouldn't admit to it. But she admitted to it because she understands it's going to get retweeted, it's going to get reshared, it's going to bring her the attention that she ultimately did receive. That's why we're talking about her right now. See, the thing is, it's all sexualization in America right now. It's perversion, it's dysfunction. We sexualize everything over here. We sexualize these young kids. Well, I just put out a video where this woman was twerking on all of these little boys in a bathroom, pulling her pants down, and these boys are smacking her butt. It is prevalent out here in our American culture. But why? But why? But why? It's because of this liberal progressionism or this ideology to where you can do anything. You can feel the way you want to feel. You can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you feel. You can be whatever you feel. It's no holds barred out here, man. And at the end of the day, you have to have some type of order. You have to have some type of consciousness in society for that society to evolve, not devolve. And the thing is, that's what we're doing in today's society, people. We're getting rewarded for dysfunction. We're getting rewarded for perversion. And the victims of this ultimately are our children, because they're going to continue the behavior. And at the end of the day, that's the road that we're on. Y'all go down in the comment section, tell me what you think of this subject. And on top of that, are you still on social media? I mean, you're on YouTube, but do you just take yourself out of the equation on today's social media? That's all I have to say, man. If y'all are, stay unplugged from false narratives, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.